I really wanted to kind of put my mind away from all the negative stuff and concentrate on the things that make me happy.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Belgian Jasper. If this is your first time at the channel, hit subscribe right now. One of the leading bands in modern power metal is obviously Battle Beast. They are releasing their new album, so I sat down with one of the most fun people in metal to talk to. I sat down with singer Noora Louhimo. Noora, thank you so much for your time. I know you're having hectic days with all promotion, everything going on in rehearsals and so on. And you have been busy. We had, your solo album. We had, the last Battle Beast album is only 2 years old. You were on Aryan, Hearth Healer, Loren and Louhimo as well. And then now a new Battle Beast album's coming out. So my question for you is, are you excited or just extremely tired right now?
I'm really excited, and to add to those albums, I'm also, the game League of Legends. I've been working with Riot Games, which is the company that makes the game, and since 2017 I started the collaboration with them in the band called Pentakill. It's it's like imaginary heavy metal band in the game. So I'm one of the singers there. Her name is Kale, by the way. And we just, in September, we released the third Pentakill album. And so it's been really, really hectic 2 years now. I've been participating overall 5 different albums. But, I'm a workaholic. What can I say? When the pandemic and the lockdown started, I really wanted to kind of put my mind away from all the negative stuff and concentrate on the things that make me happy, and that's singing and that's making music. So I've been really embracing this thought and also doing by that, and all the projects and all the albums that I've been collaborating in, and also the solo album and everything. It's been just healing my soul and mind, because I'm missing a lot touring, and I miss our fans so much, and I can't wait next year to start so we can meet our fans again and enjoy music and live shows together, and with our new album with Battle Beast. So I'm really, really excited.
You've released a couple of singles already and some videos, and the fans seem to be eating up every single note. One comment from me I thought was wonderful, where I said, a lot of singers have the voice of an angel, but Noora has the voice of a dragon.
Yeah, I love that. I love dragons, by the way.
Yeah. Well, and maybe we should say the voice of a dinosaur, because are you doing anything with Heavisaurus again?
Well, not that I know of, but you never know, If they ask me to join to do something, of course I will.
Awesome. So we've had a few songs of the new Battle Beast album already when we're recording this. One of the singles, Eye of the Storm. You were mentioning, some of balancing out the hard stuff going on by focusing on working and not letting yourself be dragged down by negativity. The video for that song has a lot of imagery and meaning in there. We see people, in captivity, being blinded, maybe even digging their own graves. What's the story there?
Well, actually, the idea that Joona, our songwriter in this particular song, the idea was that the eye of the storm is the calmest place you can find. You find the peace in your life and in your head, and also you can think that the eye of the storm can be the person for you, you know, the love of your life, for example, who balances you and gives you the peace and balance in your life that you need. And yeah, it's a really strong statement, and it's I love that song. I actually love all the songs in the album. It's like, because of course they are so fresh, and all the songs are different stories, and that's what my role is in Battle Beast. I'm the storyteller, and I always want to serve the actual song. And I'm really happy that we picked Eye of the Storm to be one of the singles, because it's a message that I really want people to hear.
So going from a person that, you know, can really be that rock for you to build on, that brings peace, to in Master of Illusion, the other video, a person that does quite the opposite of that, because the lyrics deal about manipulation and you know, people maybe even backstabbing, people that have greed. Any particular inspiration there?
Well, I think, well, you know, it depends who is listening to the song.
Right.
And I really love that actually on this album, every song is that way, that it depends on the listener, how you take the story song. And in Master of Illusion, it's about a person who's living in a kind of, in their own imaginary world, and maybe, you know, kind of selfish, and wants to spread destruction all around them by their actions. But during the song, the whole house of cards will crumble, and the Master of Illusion will see her or himself in their true color, and then it's not so nice to see. Sometimes it's good to look at yourself in the mirror and not always blame someone else of the stuff that happens in your life, but you can actually, well, this is something that I think that you know, that if something is wrong in your life, take a look in the mirror, because you are the only one who can actually change that.
So you're your own Master of Illusion, if you will.
You are your own master, not necessarily. I hopefully, you know, I think people can, you know, we all live kind of in our own illusion, if you can say so. You know, like we all see the world in through our own eyes, and it's not. I think everyone sees the world differently through their own experiences in life, and you know, this sort of stuff, and the history of their own lives. So what is the truth, you know?
So the song has nothing to do with some of the exciting label evolutions that we've seen with Battle Beast in the last 3 years.
It can be also. I think everything like there can be little bits, you know, of our history, of course, but
for sure.
But I think we always want to go forward, and we really want to make people kind of think and discuss what is that song about, you know, and they also can have conversation by themselves, like how does this song make me feel, and how do I reflect that through my own eyes and own experiences of life.
I know that it's weird times right now because a lot of European countries are restricting more again. I think I've read that in Finland you're vaccinating rodents with a special Finnish vaccine as well. So I don't know if that impacts your immediate plans, but first a European tour has been announced. And then after that, I think that's February. And then in March, if all continues according to plan, there should be a tour in North America with Dragon Force.
Yes.
And that's still going forward?
Yes, still going forward. And I really, really hope that it's gonna be next year the same situation. But of course, I want to keep a little bit skeptic because I really don't want to put my hopes too high, so I won't be totally depressed if something else happens. But of course, I expect our, tours to happen, and it's gonna be, if everything happens by plan, it's gonna be really, really hectic. After the North American tour, we are starting festivals and then possibly another tour in Europe and in Finland. So it's gonna be like touring the whole year. But that's something that I'm looking forward, and I really hope that it's gonna happen. But let's just cross our fingers and toes and everything.
Yeah.
When the tears are in your eyes, you sing a drunken lullaby, and the weight of...
Talking about the guys from Dragon Force, because I know that you're a big fan of a bunch of old school artists. You've covered Janis Joplin as well. I know that you have big passion for some of those artists, including also Freddie Mercury. Dragon Force, the guys once made a Dragon Force version of Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. Now I know that you, with your solo band, have played some covers as well. Should we ever expect a Battle Beast version of Janis Joplin, or is that a line you don't want to cross?
That's a line that I'm not gonna cross because it's not. They are in a totally different world, and I really want to keep it separate because in my solo thing it's like it's so personal and kind of it's just it wouldn't be. It wouldn't fit, Yeah. And I really, when I do the solo thing, I really want to keep that, separate from Battle Beast, because in Battle Beast we have we decide about things as a band, and also we want to keep it as heavy metal as possible. And then in my solo thing, I really want to go away from heavy metal and go back to the roots, roots of blues and soul and rock music. Noora Louhimo experience will stay alive, and I have some plans cooking for example, I'm already planning the second album, and I will be doing some songwriting while touring with Battle Beast.
Yeah. So in other words, fans of Noora Louhimo don't have to worry. There is going to be a lot coming their way in the next few years, just as much maybe as in the last few years. Awesome. Well, Noora, thank you so much for your time today. I know it's hectic, and I appreciate you taking the time. With all these things going on, it's pretty exciting to see. And you guys, I hope that you can come to Toronto as planned. I think that's March 30th, if I'm not mistaken.
I really hope that too.
And we'll be there. Awesome.
Yeah,
well, thank you so much.
Then we would see, we would meet live face to face.
You are awesome for watching this video. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.